The locker room was buzzing with chatter as the shears squared together up their makeup, fixing their uniform. Tong sat cross-legged on the bench, trying to tie his ribbon on his knicker, while his best friend Jin was standing in front of the mirror, pouting, turning his face left and right, admiring himself. Tong groaning, Jin, hurry up already. The match is about to start, and you are still romancing yourself in the mirror. Jin smirking at his reflection. Excuse me, perfection like this doesn't come easy. People are lucky just to look at me. I am the visual of this squad. Tong chuckled, shaking his head. You are unbelievable. If you are the visual, then what am I? Before Jin could snap back with another dramatic answer, one of their squad members snorted. Friend 1. Please Jin, you are not that famous. Look at Tong. He gets proposal every single day. I bet half the campus is dying for him to say yes. Room instantly turned to Tong. He froze mid-motion and Jin's smirk faded. Friend 2 grinning. Actually, I think Tai is already dating someone. That's why he rejects everyone so easily. The teasing lead in her voice made Tong ears burn. Friend 3 leaning closer. Come on, Tai, tell us. If you are secretly dating someone, we won't tell anyone. Tong rolled his eyes, trying his knickers tighter just to avoid the stares. As if I don't know you all. The moment I say yes, she will announce it in the whole campus with banners and sure chants. Friend 4 gasping dramatically. So, it's confirmed. You do have a lover, Tong groaning, standing up. No, I don't. Stop teasing me already, otherwise, the captain of this match will be at us for being late. Now let's go. He slung his bag over his shoulder, brushing past their laughter as Jin hurried forward, still fixing his hair. The cheer squad was almost at the ground entrance when a boy suddenly stepped forward and dropped onto his knees right in front of Tong with a bouquet of roses. His chest rose and fell rapidly as if he had run all the way across the campus. Cheerleader 1 jumping back, hand on her chest. Yeah, you scared us half of death. The boy barely to balance lifted his head. Tong, please take this. You are the most beautiful person I have ever seen. The entire cheer squad gasped in unison and whispered it up. Cheerleader 2 nudging Tong. Oh my god, they another one. You seriously collect proposal like trophies. Cheerleader 3 teasing sing song. He is on his knees with flower. This is basically a drama scene. At least say yes once in your life. Tong blinked, frozen, his lips parting, but no sound escaping. The boy looked up at him with hopeful starry eyes, holding the bouquet. Please, I know you reject everyone, but just think about it. Give me a chance. Tong tilted his head slightly, his expression caught between awkwardness and disbelief. He opened his mouth to reply, but his friend Jin immediately stepped forward, crossing his arm dramatically, huffing. Yeah, do you realize you already gave us a heart attack dropping like that? Honestly, confessing in front of the entire squad. Have some shame. Cheerleader 4 giggling. But it's cute. Jin, look at him. He is practically shaking. Tai must drive people crazy without even trying. The teasing laugh grew, and Tong finally rolled his eyes, trying to figure situation. Tong dryly. As if I don't know you guys. The moment I say yes, you will scream it across the campus with banners and megaphones. Cheerleader 2 grinning wider. So you admit you are hiding someone? Cheerleader 3. Exactly. If you weren't dating, you would just laugh at and walk away. Come on, tell us. Who is it? Their voices rose, echoing around the entrance. And then the camera from the field turned toward them. The entire stadium could now see Kim Tong standing stiffly, a boy in his knees with flowers, and the crowd giggling, praying around him. Tong's throat went dry, and then his eyes flickered to the field. Sean Shankar stood there, helmet tucked under his arm, chest rising and falling. His teammates were talking, but he wasn't listening. His gaze was locked solely on Tong. Burning, fast, dangerous. Tong sucked in sharp breath, his hands skipped as if he had been caught red-handed. He quickly looked away, back down at the boy, still waiting for an answer, ignoring the way Jungkook stared, scorches his skin even more from across the field. Boy was shaking. Thong, will you accept me? The entire stadium held their breath. The cheer square circled around Tong, their eyes sparkling with mischief. Cheerleaders were grinning. Come on, there. If you don't have a lover, accept him. What's the harm? Cheerleader 2, smirking. Exactly. But if you refuse again, we will know. For sure, you are hiding someone. Cheerleader 3, teasing, clapping her hands. So, what is it, Tong? Say yes and prove us wrong. The crowd was now completely invested. Murmurs. He rolled his eyes dramatically. Tong muttering, you guys are so annoying. Then lifting his chin, he finally said aloud, Fine, yes, I will give you a chance. The boy's face lit up instantly. He gets up on his feet, punching the air with pure joy. Boy shouting, laughing. Yes, he said yes. Oh my god, he said yes. He jumped around, hugging the bouquet to his chest, spinning like a fool. The cheers squeezed, clapping their hands, and even some of the audience watching the big screen chuckled in amusement. Cheerleader 4 giggling. Well, look like our tongue finally has a date. On the field, Sugar stood frozen, his vein pulsing, his hand curling into the fist so tightly his knuckles turned white. His jaw locked, every muscle in his body screamed to stop over and drag Thong away. Teammate elbowing Jungkook. Damn, didn't know Thong would finally say yes to someone. Guess the cheerleader of the market, Another teammate whistling. Lucky guy, if I would know it was that easy, I would have tried myself. Jungkook's chest rose and fell harder, anger boiling like wildfire, but he forced himself to stay calm for now. His clear never left tongue. Meanwhile, the boy, still giddy, rushed back to them. He shoved his phone into Thong's hand. Boy excitedly, here, put your number in, so I can send you the address tonight, okay? Dinner date. It will be perfect. Thong hesitated, fingers trembling slightly, aware of the camera, the crowd, and most of all, the captain's piercing gaze burning into him. With a shaky sigh, he typed his number and hands the phone back quickly. Thong, quietly, here, happy now? Boy nearly squealing. So happy, you will see. Thong, you won't regret it. Clutching the phone to his chest, the boy runs away, skipping and jumping like he had just won a lottery. The cheerleader squad burst into laughter, shaking their head. Cheerleader 2 teasing, Our Thai has got himself a date tonight. Cheerleader 3, don't forget to tell us all the detail tomorrow. Thong forced a smile, but his eyes betrayed him. Unwillingly, his gaze flickered back to the field, and there he was, John Jungkook. His dark eyes blazed with fire, locked entirely on Thong. The sight made Thai's breath itch. A gas leaving his lip, he clutched the bouquet tighter. That look, it wasn't just jealousy, it was warning. Thong in his head, panicking. Oh no, he's burning. The whistles blew. The match began, the crowd roaring with excitement. Jungkook led the team effortlessly, powerful stride cutting across the field, but his mind wasn't in the game. Every chance he got, his eyes started to the sideline where Thong stood cheering. Thong twirled his pom-pom, lips curling in a perfect smile like each time his team scored. But inside, he was stumped. Every time he dared to glance across the field, Jungkook's gaze was already on his, dark and burning. Cheerleader 1, whispering, teasing, whispering into his ear. The captain is staring at you. Thong swallowed hard, looking away. I know, I can feel it. Jungkook drew clenched tighter with each goal, and then his eyes landed on him. That boy, the same boy who had been kneeling with roses just a minute earlier. Now sitting in front row, smiling like an idiot, still holding the tiny paper heart banner with Thong's name on it. Jungkook's lip curved into a smile. The next play began. Jungkook received the ball, sprinting forward, and instead of aiming for a goal, he angled his body just slightly, eyes locked onto the new target. With a sharp, powerful kick, the ball launched like a bullet straight to the stand. It slammed directly into the boy's face. Boy screaming, "Ah!" The boy fell back, clutching his eyes, blood trickling instantly between his fingers. The entire stadium gasped in shock. Spectator 1. Oh my god, did he just? Spectator 2. That was deliberate. No way, that was an accident. Teammate 1 snickering, whispering to another. Captain Shuhan's same is never off. He mean it. Teammate 2, half laughing, half nervous. He just knocked that guy out for daring to confess to Thong. The medic team rushed toward the bleeding boy, lifting him carefully and carrying him up to the medical room as the crowd buzzed with whisper. On the sideline, Thong mouth hung open, his pom-poms sliding from his fingers. He couldn't believe that he had just seen Thong in his head, stunned. He actually did that? Slowly, his eyes lifted across the field, and there Jungkook was already looking at him, not apologetic, not even guilty. His stare was sharp, heavy, with precision. His lips didn't move, but his eyes said it all. Meet me. Thong's throat went dry, he gulped hard. Jungkook tossed the helmet aside and walked straight toward the exit tunnel, ignoring the coach yelling. The cheer squad around Thong erupted in whisper. Cheerleader 2 smiling. Look at that, he is so worried. He must be running to check on his new boyfriend. Cheerleader 3. Oh, so sweet. Already rushing to the medical room for him. But Thong didn't follow the medic. He slipped away quietly, ignoring their teasing, his heart pounding in his chest as his feet carried him to the direction Jungkook had gone. Thong didn't need to think. His face already knew where to go. The spot, the old empty classroom at the far end of the building, away from praying eyes and curious whisper. The carriage was silent, except for the pounding of his own heart. When he pushed the door open, the room was dim, only the sunlight from the window pouring inside, and there he was, John Jungkook. Before Thong could say a word, Jungkook moved. He grabbed Thong's wrist in a firm grip, dragging him inside and slamming the door shut. Jungkook? The words were cut off as Jungkook pinned him against the cold wall, one hand locking Thong's wrist above his head, the other graining his waist so tightly it made him gasp. Then Jungkook's lips crashed onto his, merciless, harsh, demanding. The kiss wasn't gentle, it was all teeth and anger, as if Jungkook was punishing him, calming him, reminding him who he belongs to. Thong whimpered into the kiss, his body trembling, but within a second, he melted. His free hand fisted into Jungkook's jersey, pulling him closer, as he kissed back with the same desperate fire. Jungkook's grip was on his waist, tightening, his finger digging in so hard it bordered on painful. Thong could already feel the bruising forming. Jungkook's fingertip branding him like a mark. When Jungkook finally broke the kiss, his lips hovered above, just above Thong's breath, ragged. His dark eyes wired, his voice low, possessive, almost a growl. You are mine, Thong, only mine. His grip on Thong's waist tightened further, making Thai gasp. Why did you dare to accept his proposal, even after having a boyfriend like me, Thong? Thong's lips were sullen, his cheeks flushed, his chest rising and falling rapidly. He looked into Jungkook's eyes, his own filled with both fear and longing. Then he whispered with shaky voice, Jungkook, you are hurting me. Jungkook's eyes flickered, but instead of softening, his voice dropped even lower, his thumb brushing harshly over Thong's waist when the bruises were forming. Good, let it hurt. Then you will remember it's me, only me. Thong knees weakened, his body betraying him as he leaned fully in Jungkook's chest, his voice barely audible. I get it, I'm yours. Jungkook's lips covered into a dark smirk, and he claimed his mouth again, hungry, consuming. relentless. Tong stepped out of his room, his legs wobbling with every step. The carriage was empty, but his heart was pounding. Like everyone could see through him already. He tugged his skirt, but it was useless. The red blooming mark along his thigh picking out with every moment. When he reached his classroom, voice stopped, head turned. Then the whisper began. Girl one, oh my god, look at his legs. Boy one, those aren't just scratches, those are clay marks. Someone went wild on him. Girl 2, he's trembling. Do you see? I bet he can barely even walk straight. Boy 2, serve him right. He accepted one guy's proposal, but then comes here, marked head to toe by his real lover. The murmur spreading like fire. Girl 3 covering her mouth, whispering, his thighs are bruised too. You know what that means? His lover didn't let him go until he felt satisfied. Boy 3 snickering. Beat, he is still feeling up inside. No wonder he is walking like that. Girl 4 jealous. Whom Yore belongs to, he is ruthless. Look how he made sure everyone can see those marks scream possession. Tong gripped the edge of his desk, lowering himself into his chair, carefully biting his lip as a sharp itch ran through him. He whispered into the ground, who swallowed him full. Boy 4, loud enough for others. Imagine how hard he must have begged, crying, shaking, and now showing up like that, completely run it. Girl 5 mocking. Run it? No, own it. Look at him, he is glowing, even though the shame. Laughter whispered. Gas filled the air, each one stabbing into Tong, already burning cheek. His finger trembled as he tried to open the notebook, but the whisper only grew. Boy 5 smirking. Who Murray's lover is? He made sure the whole world knows. This one is mine. No one else touches him. Tong's eyes left wide at that last line. That was exactly what Jungkook made him feel like, marking him like he owns Tong. And to be true, he does. Tong carried his tray into the cafe area, cheeks already burning, as student whispered behind him. He kept tugging the hem of his skirt, but it was useless. Jungkook deep marks peeking out, and his thighs still itched with every step. The cheerleader squad spotted him immediately. Non-teammate. Kim Tong, finally, you showed up. Where were you? We thought you were with that boy who confessed you to you in front of everyone. Tong, boy? What boy? He stuttered, lowering himself into the chair carefully, thighs trembling under the table. Jin, upper class teasing. Don't play dumb. The same boy who proposed to you, he came asking if you were okay this morning, saying you never met him. So if you weren't with him, then where were you? The table fell silent, all eyes on him. Mina giggling. Look at him, shaking like that. He can't even sit properly. Don't tell me. Jin, leaning closer dramatically. Don't you guys see? He is all marked and owning. His lover must have taken him. The cheers of gasp and giggles erupted. So Jin, mock whisper. Oh my god. Cheek is neck. Those bites are so obvious. Airy. And look at the way he is walking. Like a duck. As if his legs are. She clapped her hand over her mouth, giggling harder. Now, Tongo, you're glowing red. Tell us, did your lover fill you up? That's why you are trembling, right? Sojin, be honest. How many times he did take you? Once, twice, or she wiggles her eyebrows again and again until you beg him to stop? Edie, leaning across the table. Does it hurt when you sit? Or is it because you are still carrying him inside? The table burst into laughter, their voices getting louder, and Spoon, half of the cafe, was whispering again, eyes flickering to him. Tong buried his face in his hand, his ears red all the way down his neck. Tong murmuring, You guys are so mean. Jin smirking, patting his shoulder. Mean? No, we are just observant. You are clearly claiming, sweetheart. But the real question is who is the man bold enough to leave you shaking like this? And then, like Phil, Shaku walking into the cafeteria with his teammates. The football captain presence instantly turned heads. He stopped Tong, spotted Tong at the center of the commotion, and with a smirk on his lip made his way over. Shaku squeezing himself into the bench beside Tong in deep voice teasing. What's going on here? Why does this pretty cheerleader look so red? He leaned slightly close, his eyes glinting with mischief. Don't tell me, your whole body looks like that, covered with marks. Tongue choking in air, glaring furiously. Shut up, Jiwon Jungkook. Jungkook with innocence, smirk widening. Oh, didn't you go to meet your new boyfriend? If not him, then where exactly were you? The cheerleader squealed at the way Jungkook was teasing him, whispering things like, "Oh my god, they are flirting." Tong, gritting his teeth, cheeks crimson. I wasn't with anyone. Jin, snorting, sipping his drink like it's the most endearing thing ever. Tong, consequences? You shouldn't accept proposal when you're already on it. Tong, snapping his head to glare at Jin. Hyung? Jungkook, grinning, eyes locked on Tong. Own it? That's a strong word. He leaned it down slightly, voice low only, so Tong only could hear it. But not wrong. Tong's whole body froze, his face heating up so much that he breathed in his hand, while everyone else kept giggling and whispering, trying to know what was really going on. Jungkook leaning back, casually smirking. What's wrong, Tae? Why so shy? Don't tell me you are hiding something under those sleeves. Jimin snickering. Or maybe under the shirt? Jungkook pretending to think deeply. True. From the way his collar is tucked up, look like he doesn't want us to see anything. Should we check? Tong snapped his head away, glaring. Don't you dare. Jungkook teasing, leaning closer. Oh, why not? Unless someone been biting alive? Namjoon laughing. Yeah, they. Are you keeping a pet vampire now? Jin smirking, knowing arms crossed. Not a pet, more like an owner. Someone is already claiming him. Tong's glare immediately shifted to Jin, eyes wide. Hyung? Jin innocently shrugging. What? I am just saying the truth. Accepting proposal when you are already taken has consequences, Tong. You should know that. The table erupted in laughter, but Jungkook leaned in just a little closer, lowering his voice to only Jungkook. Tong could hear it. Jungkook, careful, baby. If they keep pressing, I might have to lift your shirt and show them exactly who you belongs to. Tong's breath issued, his ears going bright red as he shoved Jungkook's shoulder away roughly. Tong hissing under his breath, shut up before I kill you. Jungkook biting back a grin, whispering, You already let me kill you just some time ago, over and over. Tong eyes widened, his hand flying to cover his face again, as everyone broke into even louder laughter at his suspicious reaction. Tong was so tired when he came home after the long day of whispers, stare, and endless teasing. Their secret spot in the classroom earlier still had his body itching, and Jungkook marks, well, they were impossible to hide. Jungkook was on the couch, a movie playing on the TV. When the front door opened, he glanced over casually. This made it the moment he saw the pout on Tong's face. Without a word, Tong dropped down beside him, resting his hand heavily on Tong's shoulder. Tong whispering softly, Why did you mark me like this, Jungkook? You and everyone else keep teasing me all the day. Jungkook shook, sliding an arm around his waist. Wasn't Jin young, right? Consequences of accepting someone else's proposal when you're already mine? Tong groaned, biting his face, hiding his face against Jungkook's chest. But I only did that because I needed to know my friends. I don't have a lover. They were betting on it. If I didn't accept, they would know, right away. I'm dating someone and they would never leave me alone. So I said yes to that boy. Nothing is happening. Jungkook tilted his head, watching him carefully. Then why don't you want them to know you have a lover? Why hide me? Tong fidgeted with the hem of Jungkook's story. Because if they find out, they will tell the whole campus. They will tease me non-stop, gossiping, make jokes. It will be chaos. And I don't want your image ruined, Jungkook. You are the football captain. If they know you are dating me, it will spread everywhere. I don't want to cause trouble for you. Jungkook's expression softened. He gently gave a tongue face, forcing him to meet his eyes. Baby, what are you even saying? You think being with you would ruin my image? He shook his head firmly. It won't ruin anything. If anything, it will make me proud. Proud that I am dating the most beautiful boy on campus. The golden boy of the uni. Everyone already admires you. Imagine how proud I will feel when they know you are mine. Tong lips parted, eyes widening as his cheeks flushed. Tong softly, really? You would be proud? Jungkook nodded without hesitation, pressing a tender kiss to his forehead, then another to his lips. Always. Tong melted against him suddenly, so sleepy he could barely keep his eyes open. With a small tired smile, he snuggled closer, whispering into Jungkook's ear, Tong, I will let them know when I am ready. Just give me a little more time. Jungkook tightened his hold on him. Take all the time you need, baby. But never doubt, there's nothing about you I will ever hide. When Tong breathing turned slow and steady, Jungkook sighed fondly. Carefully, he scooped him up in his arms, bride style, carrying him toward their shared bedroom. He laid him down gently, covering him with blanket before sliding him beside him, pressing one last kiss to his temple. Jungkook whispering against his hair, "Sleep well, mine." The next morning, sunlight streamed through the half-closed curtain, falling across the messy bed where Tong groaned softly, shifting under the cover. His thighs ached, his body was heavy. The soreness made him whimper. Tong groaning. I can't even move. Jungkook, what did you do to me? Jungkook already leaning on one elbow, smirking. What I always told you, your mind and your body knows it. Tong rested his face in the pillow, cheeks flaming. Jungkook reached over and pulled the blanket down just enough to expose Tong's marked shoulder and collarbone. Look at all these pretty marks. Everyone will know you belongs to me the moment you step out of this room. Tong whimpering. Stop teasing. I have class. I can't show up like this. Jungkook leaning in, whispering near his ear. Walk properly first. You are already limping like a duckling. Laugh when Tong hides under the blanket again. Jungkook pulled him up gently, gliding him toward the bathroom. He wrapped his arm around Tong from behind, brushing his lips along his neck. Jungkook, want me to carry you to the class? Or maybe everyone should see how helpless you are after one night with me? Tong, sweating his chest. Embarrassed. Shut up, I can manage. While Tong brushed his teeth and struggles to put on his shirt, Jungkook sat lazily on the bed, scrolling through Tong's phone, and then buzzed with the notification. It was a text from the boy who had proposed to Tong before. Boy's text. Tong, I waited yesterday. You never came. Did I do anything wrong? I still want to see you. Jungkook's jaw tightened, but then his smirk widened. Hesitation. Without hesitation, he opened the camera roll, found the picture of he secretly took last night. Tong curled against his chest in bed, both of them bare under the blanket. Jungkook's arm wrapped firmly around his. He attached the photo and tapped it back. Mine, stay away before I break you more. He pressed the send before slipping the phone back where it was A moment later, Taeyong came out of the bathroom, tugging at his uniform pant with a pout, huffing. Oof, Jungkook, I swear, this is your fault. I can't even sit properly today. Jungkook smirked, standing up to fix Taeyong's tie. Good. That way, you will remember me every second. He leaned down, kissing Taeyong's soiled lips gently, as if to soothe him. Meanwhile, Jungkook's phone buzzed in his pocket with a furious reply from the bot. What the hell, Jungkook? You can't treat him like this. But Jungkook only chuckled darkly, tucking the phone away before Taeyong noticed it.